For 10 years, I've been wanting to come back to Big Bend to do this one hike that has one of the most iconic vistas in all of the world, the south rim of the Chisos Mountains. But it's not an easy one. We were up against 12 miles with 2,400 feet of elevation gain in the middle of a severe drought in the Chihuahuan Desert. And to really push the limits, we were attempting it with two of our kids who are just 7 and 8 years old. It just so happened that we were able to obtain a permit for one of the most coveted backcountry campsites in Big Bend, right next to the South Rim. Not only were we going to have to carry all of our normal overnight gear, but because of the drought, we were going to have to carry all of our water too. This significantly increased our pack weight. But we set out anyway, knowing that if we put in the work, we would be rewarded with a view that few ever get to see.
That point, look at the point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a point.
Yeah.
Anyways, it kind of leads us to where we started.
Where did we start? Look how far we've come, baby. Pretty awesome. Look where we started, and look how far we've come. Saying that here to our kids in this place felt especially poignant, because the last time we were here in Big Bend, we were smiling on the outside for the camera, but inside, our hearts were in pieces. We came here in order to get away because we'd just miscarried our first child. After years of infertility, we were finally given a glimmer of hope, and then it disappeared. And as we sat on the trail that day, we didn't know if we'd ever get the chance to become parents. This was our first time back to Big Bend together since that trip. But this time, here we were, with two kids we once thought we may never have. And as I said those words, look how far we've come, I couldn't help but think of the difference that 10 years has made for us. And then looking back at the videos, I also couldn't help but notice what I said next to my little girl. Pretty awesome. Still got more to go. We get to see more. Pretty awesome. We've still got more to go. We get to see more.
Basin.
Chisos.
Chisos Basin. 3.5 miles.
Less than 2 miles left, Mama.
Calamar Trail Jacked. 6 miles. South Rim.
Together.
Because our deal is before South Rim
East
Vista.
Rim Trail Jacked. 2.6
There is no way that you can break. The good in you makes a better me, and you're easily the best part I see. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. Now I see what life could be when you're standing next to me. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. I'm higher, higher, higher than ever before. The good in you makes it better, and you're easily the best part I see. You're a fighter, you're a fighter. And now I see what life could be when you're standing next to me. You're a fighter, you're a fighter. I'm higher, higher, higher than ever before.
You made it!
I'm higher, higher.
That trip 10 years ago was filled with questions and prayers and tears. And that valley of life very well could have broken us, but instead we allowed it to deepen our faith, and it strengthened our marriage.
Kiss! Kiss! I got it on video.
Yeah, kiss.
The good in you makes it better.
They can't see that.
And you're easily the best part I see. You're a fighter, you're a fighter. Now I see what life could be when you're standing next to me. You're a fighter, you're a fighter.
And Lord willing, like the incredible view awaiting us on the South Rim the next morning, there's lots more to see and do in our future. One of my favorite parts of a hike is to stop along the way and look back to see where you started and how far you've come. But also exciting is the prospect of what's yet to come. The beauty, the joys, the excitement of what's just around the bend. And it's no different in life. As epic as that sunrise view was, we still had 6 more miles left to finish the hike.
5 miles?
5.4 miles. All right, say goodbye to the South Rim.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, South Rim. The journey wasn't over, not on this trail, and not for our family either. Downhill the rest of the way. Very few 7 or 8-year-olds will ever see a sunrise from the South Rim. It's simply not an easy feat. At times they wanted to give up, but for them, it was a lesson that they can persevere and embrace any challenge that life brings. To be able to say, look how far we've come, and look how much more there's left to see. Way to go, Mama!
Let's keep working.
Oh look, you're happy and smiling now.